Welcome to this series where we are playing Reforged Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival. And we're starting on top of my capital vessel with a view out over Akua. Now, in this part, what I want to do, if I come into the map, what you'll see is that we've now got a marker to the drone base. And what effectively has happened is that the hostile approach mission, which we were originally doing on Ningas, has now reset for Akua. So what we're going to be doing in this part is taking the CV up over to the drone base and seeing if we can actually do an on-foot attack against a drone base. It's going to be fun, I can assure you. But before that, I would like to say a big thank you for your comments and feedback. As usual, you guys give me a lot to think about and also point out my mistakes. And somebody very kindly put a comment in saying that I'd missed the loot box in the abandoned vessel yard that I took down in the last part. So what I did was I went out, and I can't remember where it was now. I think it was over here. So what I did is I did a bit more exploration because I'm still looking for the gold deposit. I found virtually piles of other stuff. And I also found another submerged tank in here somewhere on my travels. But you can see there's still areas of Akua that are need to be explored. And I'll be completely upfront. I was really surprised while I was exploring the planet of how much Akua has changed since the alpha update cycles before the game actually went live. And I've kind of kept away from Akua because I've always regarded it as being a bit too simple. But I'm very tempted that if maybe in a future update, I won't say the next one, which will probably be fairly soon, because I've already talked about that in the context of whether to do the Dead Planet Start or Star Salvage. Although I'll be completely honest, I am moving towards Star Salvage because I've been watching a few random videos on Spange's channel and Raccoona's channel, and I kind of really feel that maybe trying out Star Salvage could be interesting. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, but yeah, I think maybe sometime in the future I might just do an Akua start just because the planet looks so awesome. Anyway, that out the way, back to what I was saying. I got the comment about I missed the loot box. So what I did is I went out and this is what I found in the loot box that is located under the core in the abandoned assembly yard. So I would strongly recommend that if you do the abandoned assembly yard, that you do check out that loot box underneath. What we've got is some health nanite injectors. We've got a radiation cleansing injector, which grants slow radiation reduction for 15 minutes, which is pretty good actually. This is the type of thing that you'd put on if you were going into a high radiation area. There's also a stamina injector. I've got some refined pentaxid and some cobalt alloys. So what we'll do is we'll just put this in the food and meds, and we'll put this in general supplies. Keep that nice supply of pentaxid going and go there. So as I already mentioned, we're going to go up to the drone base. The drone base is a fair distance away ahead of us. The reason I haven't moved up to the drone base because I'm kind of thinking that this ship may need a little bit of extra defense on it. So what I'm going to do is we're going to upgrade the ship, but it's going to be a little bit icky because I want to look at it. We get 1,000 CPU for that, and each one of these are 1,400 CPU. Let me just look at the CPU because we don't actually have the extender. It's 12,000. Kind of trauma station is only 300. I'm looking for things that I may not want to use. The Gatling guns are 800 each. So what I'm considering is if we go to the building supplies, connect to that. Actually, what I'm going to do is, oops, don't want that. Sorry. I'm recording this the day after Christmas, so probably not exactly 100% at the moment. Go to ammunition controller, go to there, put this on building supplies. I think I will give the SV turret an outing. And of course, the other thing we're going to need to do is make a pile of ammunition. We're going to make about 30 of those. And start with what we'll do is I'm going to take off the Gatling guns because I think to do the drone base we're going to need the firepower of the actual turrets. I'm going to put one in there, one in there. Oops, all that. What's the CPU now? Right, we've got 93% without the Gatling guns. Right. And then if we go to building supplies, we got a SV minigun. This is where it's going to get a little bit painful. And what we're going to do is finger twitch just to the last moment. So we're going to preview you on the center line so that we can get a balance. What we're going to do is rely on the turret to provide the fire support for the 15mm ammunition, like that, because we won't have any Gatling guns. But I think that the turret would be more useful because we're probably bound to encounter patrols. So we've now got 82% efficiency on the ship, which is not brilliant, but I think we should be okay. Now, I'll be completely up front. I don't normally go below the CPU level, or normally a couple of percent, but nothing substantial. And I'm not 100% certain what stats the percentage actually affects. And when I mean stats, I know that you consume more fuel when you are below the CPU level, but I'm not sure whether it affects things like weapons and other parts. If any of you actually know, feel free to chuck it in the comments. So what we're going to do now is I'm just going to travel up, see if we can get a bit closer to open this area up here. So well, it seems we've got some heat signatures around there. I think we'll go up the left hand side and see what we can find. I was hoping, actually, let's go back in here. I was hoping to have a better run at the drone base. But obviously we're not going to get it. Now, because we're on Akua, the range of the towers should be less than Ningus, but that doesn't mean that they're going to be any less dangerous. I think we'll try and find out what that... Oh, there's a fortification there. Okay. Where's the fortification? Yeah, so we got a bit of a fortification there. We're kind of moving a little bit closer. I think we'll be okay down to about one... Right, we've got another fortification. We've got a tower. Got a few towers. Got a vehicle report. We found the convoy. Of course, if you were doing this mission on Akua, that would be the convoy that we attacked in the I think not the previous part, but the part before that. So we got a tower there and a fortification. We're only 300 odd units from that tower. Quite like that idea. See if there's a way in. We got Prometheum up there. I kind of think we put down here. I don't know what his ship's firing at, but got the thrusters on, got the shields on. Right. I think what I am going to do is take the turrets and sentry guns off of predators. I don't want them wasting ammunition on predators. Yeah. Right. How much ammunition have I got in the ship as well? Mission control. I've only got 261 projectile ammunition. I think what I will do is make ammunition controller. I think we'll make that's about another 1,000 rounds of that. Right, how much ammunition have I got in the Reforged? Got 3,800 of that. And of course, what we're going to need to do is put in, where was it? Building supplies, isn't it? 180 rounds of missile capability. Right. Need some food. Up on the. Need some food as well before we go. Not the fridge. The vessel. Food. Top up with a veggie burger. Thrusters off as well. Right. First thing we're going to need to do is reload this. And also I need to set the minigun turret. I don't want you wasting ammunition on predators. I don't want you attacking bases, capital vessels, or I just want you in an anti-drone, anti-foot patrol kind of regime. Right. Well, we took a couple of fairly sound hits, but I think I got away with it. Right. Sorry I went in a bit too quick there, guys, but I got a little bit carried away there. Yeah, just got to keep the ship in good nick. Right. If we stay close to the building, there's got to be another turret around here. There's one on each side with these towers. Oh, the other thing I've also done is repaired the armor. Oh, hello. I can see some Xerax in there. Okay, so it's not an unmanned building. I think the entrance is round this side. There isn't it way in. Now there is a turret above, but get rid of that. Now there is a turret above the door, I know that much. Wow, okay. Gonna be just go and heal up. Yeah, just to show you what I'm remembering it is I repaired my medium-sized armor. Oh, there's some damage down there. Make sure everything is fully rebuilt. A bit more damage there. Get the healing up going. Wow. Thermal burns. Of course, this is Reforged Eden. The turrets don't actually have all conventional weapons on them. They are have these thermal lasers, which will invariably cause thermal burns. They're also a little bit tougher. Yeah, so I really must admit, I do really like my sniper rifle. Now the core is up these steps down in the bottom, but I think it's under this floor here. I'm pretty sure it is. Or is it higher up? I'm pretty sure it's under this floor. Let me just check. Yep. But there is a commander up top. That takes out the tower. I think I got them, both of them. It was a little bit close. So let me just use the health kit. Nope, one of them's still alive. Shotgun guy. That was a bit stupid. Okay, let me just go back and get healed up. The reason I'm going back and healing up all the time is simply down to the fact that we're going to need as much as we can in the way of health kits and restoratives once we actually get to the drone base. So, so the more we can use what's in the SV, the better. Gone the wrong way around, haven't I? Like I say, there is a... Oh, where's he gone? I'm sure the guy was up here. Did he fall down the hole? Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Okay, back up the ladder. We've got a loot box in here. This is a little bit battered. Nothing particularly special. Got that in there. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think this just... If we salvage this, that takes us to the alien iron cannon here. I don't know what we get for an alien iron cannon. We'll take a look. I've got some zirconium ore. That's pretty good. There's a switch there as well. I'm not exactly sure what the switch does. Oops. Right, we've got generator there. Okay, hook up to there. Pick up the fridge. Eat the energy bar, although I shouldn't have done it. Oops. Container controller. That up. Did get a comment about the fact that I speed things up and I don't look at this here. And it is purely down to habit that you just do that and pick things up and just take everything out and get as much fuel out as possible. I know you can calculate it, and it does relate partly to the speed of the game, because quite often when I'm actually, well, I'll just talk a little bit about it, is when I'm actually playing off camera, just playing a game for my own kind of fun, I actually do tend to, well, just I can't really do it here, but when I find a loot box, I tend to go through it a little bit more than I would say in when I'm playing the game now. And just an example like this, oh, it's only got a drill charge in, but say there was a list of things, I would go through it in a bit more detail. I wouldn't actually tend to use Shift F. And the reason for that is that, especially once you get to the more advanced game, I kind of try and stop picking up all the junk, as you could call it. I tend to concentrate on what you'd call the good stuff. Right, we've now got that there. Now, looks like we've got a little bit more damage up this side of the ship here, so just heal that up. Looks like we've lost a block off this corner. Lost 2 blocks off this corner. That's not a major issue. But what we're going to do now is we've got thrusters. What I'd like to do now is get the capital vessel in a bit closer. So just get back to the capital vessel, because what I want the capital vessel to do is give me fire support against patrols. So we're just gonna come here, turn the power off, and we'll just do a bit of an unload. But I'll just unload it into the junk folder so we can see what we're getting. I mean, this is one of the reasons why I think I'm not the only person who uses junk folders. In fact, I'm going to take one of those with me, because sometimes when you're doing a big POI and you don't have time because there's hostiles hanging around, having a junk folder can be quite useful. That can go well. Yeah, because it means you can dump things quickly into there and then go through it all at a later time. So we're just going to get here, back into the ship. And we'll turn the thrusters back on. And what I'd like to do is get into hostile territory, but not get so close that we will... Right, well, we've now triggered the next step in the mission. Maybe we can get a bit closer. What's happened to the mission? Okay, let's enter the drone base, stay low. I think that is going to be about as close as we're going to get. Turn the thrusters off. Right, actually, I would like to have the SV providing additional fire support as well. So we're on. There's a little bit of a depression over there. Can we get... I'm trying to see if I can get a bit closer. Maybe we'll use the tree. That gets us within about 200 meters. Now we're going to have to tunnel, I think. I can't see me... so 200 meters is about the range of the missile capability. Okay, we have to pull back a little bit. I think there's a rock there. I think that would do. We just jump off here. Yeah, I think that's probably It's about as close as we can get. We're turn that into an energy bar. Right, we'll turn off the thrusters here. Ship's got plenty of fuel. And we've now got fire suppression here. Actually, what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of test run, but I think we'll put the tent down so we can spawn here if we need it. Aha. Let me just check. I think with the fire suppression, right. Have a look round. Now there's too many patrols. I'm gonna fall back. We're gonna have to go underground, guys. There's too many patrols up there, and I can't get the ships in close enough. So I think if we start about here, means we're gonna have to tunnel in about. Actually, we can get a little bit closer, save a little bit of trouble. Actually, I think we could probably go down. I think this would be good enough. How many mining charges have we got? We've got 15 of them. That should be that. Right. Other ammunition. Let's just check. We've got a little bit of water against a burn. We've got 19 frag grenades, 356, 1300. Probably a bit light on the projectile ammunition. I don't know if I've got any more in the. Don't have any more. Okay, we're gonna have to guy it over very quickly and get some projectile ammunition. We're gonna need a lot of that. Lots of. Bit of a mistake on my part, but that's the way it is. What we'll do is rather than give it to the player, put in. I think I will. Take over 2,000 rounds. We'll leave some in here with emergency sniper rounds as well, in case we get killed. Night vision. Leave a couple of med kits behind. And I think what we'll do is get the. I know I'm making lots of ammunition, but I think something tells me we're going to be using it. We'll make 10, about 40 rounds of that. Back to where did I put the tent? Thrusters off. So we've got 2 points of fire support. And then that should keep the opposition out of the way. We can get up to how far up was I going? Just create a little bit of a trench here to start with. Because we can get. Right, we're now under 200 meters. This is where we've got to go underground. And of course, it's going to take me a little while to mine the way to the surface. So, right, So we got 191 meters to go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start drilling towards the breach, which is just there, and I'll see you once I start to approach that point. Okay guys, welcome back. We are within 13 meters of the drone base, and what I'm trying to do is dig there, and what you're looking for is this. Now it's saying the breach is right above me. You don't want to come up right alongside the breach. What you want to do is just dig this way, because if I remember correctly, the breach is on the kind of near a corner. So what you're looking for is probably going to need to start gaining some going up, because I think I've gone a bit deep. There's the surface. What you want to do is just create a kind of firing step, because you can always guarantee that there's going to be, I think we've actually come up on the corner, which is good, because it means that you've got somewhere to get in and hide. Now if you've never done this before, what I strongly suggest is that you drop a save. Right, there's a that's what can happen, is because somebody came in behind me. But what you're doing is drawing them in towards you. That's the theory anyway. Survival tent. I think I've got any more ammunition, have I? Ammunition container, yeah, we've got a little bit of ammunition. And we've got some... Well, I'm going to get into the hole. And what I'm going to do now is walk through the tunnel and see if we can get there. One of the problems when you're... There's one up there. Ah, gotcha. Pull back there. Just fly up and loot the guy. One just round the corner. Yep. Ah! Right, what we got to do is get the capacitors up. Got to watch your back as well. Med kit. Another one just coming in there. Got a kind of dual firing position here, which can give you a bit of a problem, because you've got to go up here. If you stay close to this wall, just flip that switch. Right, stay close to this wall. If you go to that wall, the turret will get you. Okay, guys. I really need some health kits in here. We've got to take over the control room. Now the control room is round this corner. Come on, that crap. Keep that for the moment. Right, I need to build up my health even more. I'm going to use the rocket launcher. Got too high. Of course, the spawner is constant, so just get out here. Find the idiot. Oh. You were shot by a Xerax sniper. Yes, thank you, game. Go for the survival tent again. Don't have that much ammunition left. I don't think I've got any more. Got some sniper rounds. Okay, this could get a little bit tricky. So here we are back again. And my backpack should be... Oh, great. In lots of hits at the moment. It's the previous one. Okay. In fact, we need to get to is this one. Good boy, yeah. Mechnoids. I'm going to have to go back down the hole again. We've only got 3 health left. We're just going to have to hide. The trouble is the mechnoids will spawn again while I'm actually building my health back up again. I should have bought some, what we call it, with me. I don't think I've got anything. This will restore 150 health. Eat that. That will help a little bit. Right. I missed him. Reload. Now there is a turret. That gets rid of that one. Close to the wall. Have a bit of a general reload, I think. Always risky with the reload. Because in the middle of a reload you will we're going to... Oh, nearly killed myself. He was right in front of me. Okay, another health kit. Gonna get... Yeah, there's a... Okay, another health kit. I need a rocket launcher here. Reload. To get him. Yep. There's a turret above me. There is. The spawn point just over there. Need to get. What you need to do is get rid of all the spawn points round the top section of the building. Let me just see. Somebody's still firing at me. Really do with a headshot. Who's firing at me from above? I think there's somebody up on the walls. Right, I think what we're going to need to do is run round this way. Back round this way. Back under cover. Right, there's a turret above me. Needs to go. Go away. Got rid of you. Right, me just, if I can get into a safe fire position. Bit of recon. Right, there's a. Right, we got some. Sorry, I'm not saying very much, guys, but this is pretty intense. Oh. Right, there's a turret up there. Gotta go. Two turrets there. And right. Oops, we got blown the container up. Luckily, we've done that bit there. Got to find the entrance. The entrance is a little bit tricky. We've got that turret that's on that side. I stay fairly close to this wall. I don't think there's any spawn points in this area. There's the troop ship. Right, that's There's another turret up on the top there somewhere. Where is he? Can I see him? There he is. I'm a bit worried about stepping out into the open here. Right, we've kind of gone round in a full circle. Get them. Oh, it's annoying. Little trap shot there. We're going to go to the survival tent. And then what I'm going to do is I need more medical supplies. So what we're going to get back to here. We need a little bit of ammunition as well. Fire bridge, not that one. Capital vessel. I think we're gonna take it's a health injector. Take the Verom route. That's got quite a lot of perish time. We're gonna take some spiky mushrooms. We're certainly gonna stock up on the food. I thought I had some. I think we're gonna have to make some more medical stuff. Right, we can. Oh, we got these little 500 health medicinal grabs. We can make about 4 of those. 10 bandages. Okay, we're going to need some more projectile ammunition. Take this with us. Right, we've got nothing in there. We've got 9 shotgun shells. We've got 35 rounds of that. All sniper rounds. Got the grenade launcher. So here we are. We're back in here. We'll take a little bit of a chance with the in here. And we're going to go this way. Keep close to the wall. Got no rocket launchers. Right. Fly around very quickly. Right again. Yep. Need the rocket launcher. I'm not sure if there's a way down there, but I do know that there's a way round here. That, I'm not sure if there's some patrols in there. I think just to finish off, we're gonna see who's in here. I think this is a little bit overkill, but don't think this is actually a way in. I think this is like a separate kind of resource area, but I think it's a good place to hide. Well, maybe it is a way in, but I've got no idea what's behind there. These are showers. Let's have a look for some ammunition or something. We can always come back for this once we've got control of the base. We've got some little bit of ammo. We'll take that. Spiky, because those don't have a lot of perish time in them. Let you take that from a food perspective. Med kit, got some milk. That'll probably spoil, but who cares? Did I see something flash across in front of me just then? Okay, guys, I think this would be a good place to stop. But what I want to do is I don't want to stand inside the base in case there's any residual stuff. So what we're going to do is go back to here, go around this corner, and just try and keep out of way. I'm going to go here because quite often when you quit, the opposition respawns all the surface patrols. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of stop here. And this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will continue to push to try and take over the control room. As far as I remember, this drone base is quite extensive. So until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.